Hello, everybody, and welcome to Tabletop Bob. My name is Bob. I'll be your Dungeon Master for tonight's episode of Against the Giants. We got the crew here, the Char Coalition, Chris, Dasha, Jeff. Jeff. Wow, that was a bad one. Chris, Dasha, Jeff, Nate, Tim, and John. How's it going, everybody?
What's up, gang?
Fantastic.
Doing all right.
Thank you. We're very excited to play tonight. It's been a little bit of a break here on the channel. Had a trip. Most of us were away on actually a little lumberjacking trip. Last week. So we had to skip our games on the channel. Today is the first game back. Strahd didn't even play on Tuesday because I was unable to play. So it's been a minute. It's been almost. I think it's exactly 2 weeks since we played here. It feels that way, right? I feel like we've really missed you all.
It's been a minute.
Been a minute. And Tim, I'm more used to seeing you like twice a week. It's
I know.
Honestly,
I was going through withdrawals today, Bob. I'm not gonna lie.
you know. But we had hopefully everybody had a restful, reflective Memorial Day. This long weekend, and my son actually, unfortunately, got sick this weekend. He wasn't feeling great. So I said, you know what, we're gonna watch Star Wars, and it was everything I've ever dreamed about. Actually, I shouldn't say that. We've seen some Star Wars before. He's seen Episode 4. He's seen the original Star Wars. When he was real young, when he was like 3, I first showed it to him. But I actually don't tell Lucasfilm this or Disney, but I ended up cutting the video a little bit. I edited it a little bit, and I made it so that it was more friendly towards a 3-year-old. Less deaths, less Darth Vader choking people, and stuff like that. But I since then we've watched the full uncut full movie, and he likes it. But that's the only one I've shown him. I didn't want to go right into watching the sequels and prequels. We didn't even watch Empire Strikes Back. I wanted it to be a surprise, and I don't know how, but I've done my best to not give away anything about it. I mean, if spoiler alert, everybody, if you haven't seen Star Wars, but
50 years later.
Yeah, 50 years later, Darth Vader being Luke's dad was still a shock. No! Yep. Yeah, I know. I just ruined it for Jeff.
Oh, God.
Unbelievable.
That's it. Yeah. I'm out of here.
I mean, it's just because Americans don't speak more than one language. Everyone in Germany was like, yeah, no shit.
Darth Father. You know what, though? I do feel like most people, even if you haven't seen Star Wars, you know that piece of information because it's just such a part of the culture and society. It's been memed. It's been it's been parodied. I feel like it's just something right? Has everybody here seen all of Star Wars, or at least the original? Yeah, okay, good.
Unfortunately, I've seen the most recent ones.
Yeah. Well, I was just saying, I feel like I don't know how I got Dean to not hear anything else about Star Wars, but it was really something. It was he was shocked when things happened. And at the end, I said to him, hey, do you, what'd you think about Darth Vader? Look at Chris. Look, he's got his toys. Look at this. Return of the Jedi's next. Return of the Jedi's next. I said to him, I was like, what'd you think of that? He said he's like, I don't know. He's like, I don't think I believe him. And I was like, oh, okay. That's not what I would have thought. I was like, okay, I
Darth
believe
Vader
him.
is lying to Luke. That would be a very dark side thing to do.
He could. Yeah. Look at Nate. Nate's got his TIE fighter. Look at this.
We got a lot of Legos nowadays. It's a fantastic hobby.
So, my question to you all tonight, it's not really a true icebreaker. It's not, you don't have to, but what was your thoughts when you first saw Star Wars? Reminisce a little bit, go back to the originals, or maybe the sequels, whichever you watched first. I don't know what you watched first, but what was your first introduction to Star Wars?
All right, I'll start off because I'm controversial.
Okay.
I was 9 years old, I think, in 1999 when the Phantom Menace came out.
Okay, cool.
And my father took me to the movie theater, just him and I, to see the Phantom Menace in a small little theater. If you remember the Larchmont movie theater.
Oh yeah.
Yep. And we sat there, and I think my dad fell asleep. He was working a lot. Yeah, and I don't think it was his thing, but I think he, thought, oh, I'll be a good dad and take my son to this. I think by that point I had some idea of Darth Vader, already. I think maybe I'd watched the originals, just my sister's watching them in the background, but that was truly the first time I remember watching anything with the franchise. And I think being a 9-year-old and seeing all the people flipping around with lasers and lightsabers, I was like, ooh, I like this. This is good. And I watched the trilogy. And then maybe sometimes after the second movie, I went and watched the original ones again, now being like a 12-year-old or something like that. But so I kind of watched them in chronological order.
Interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of post suggestions out there on the internet that talk about like the order you should watch them in. I mean, I'm a big fan of release order. I think that's the only way to do it. It's what was basically intended. So I think that's what I do. But I wonder like the effects of watching them in different order.
Makes
has
me
anybody
like
else done
the
that?
prequels better than most people.
We did an experiment with one of our adult friends who had never seen it. Neil, for some of us who know who that is.
Yeah.
Started it with the prequels. Worked him through. This might be his personality, or it might be the result of this, but he loves Jar Jar Binks.
Oh my god.
And
That's just
just
a
has
bad
a
take.
he can't go backwards in technology with like the older movies. So when he hits 4, he like can't stand it.
Really?
Again, might be him, might be the
It's
way
him.
we did it.
No, it's him. It's him. I also know Neil, so I know it's him.
Yeah.
Darth
Interesting.
Jar Jar.
Yeah.
Of course.
What about you, Chrissy? I see you had a lot of action figures, toys. You were probably like really into it as a kid, right?
Yeah, it's the first movie I remember seeing. I was
great.
the original. I was 4, and I remember it. I just remember how spellstruck I was, smitten. I don't know that there's a word I can come up with that can describe how I felt about that movie, and how that encompassed my life for the next 50 years.
Right. That's awesome.
I have done nothing but live and breathe Star Wars since I was 4 years old.
Yeah, I mean, you're known as Jawa Balls on the internet.
Jawa balls.
That's right.
Do you have like a burnt sand color cloak that
Oh,
you
that's
could
not
wear?
where I thought you were going.
I have a 501st Jawa costume,
Awesome.
Wow.
like movie authentic,
That's great.
handmade by me.
You gotta share a picture of that. with the
I
group.
will find a picture and I'll get it up in the chat.
Put it on
Excellent.
That is my
Discord.
mission.
Put it on Discord.
Yeah.
Excellent. What about you, Dasha?
So I didn't really watch Star Wars growing up, besides one weird moment where I used to go to Belarus every summer to visit my family that lives
Oh.
there. And in Belarus, at this point in time, there were a lot of like unofficial, illegally dubbed, like pirated versions of all Western movies that were not just available to watch. But I went to a friend's house and her dad got his hands on, it was Star Wars, but dubbed. I don't know what it's called in English. I don't know if there's
Interesting.
a correlating term, but if you translate from Russian, the type of translation it was called Goblin translation, and it was just inappropriate
Goblin.
things, funny. It was like making fun of it, making it a comedy. People saying
The
like the
Empire
wrong things.
won in the Russian
Really,
version.
it was just really crude, and I was like 8, and I had no idea what was going on. And it was the race scene from I forget which movie.
The first movie.
Yeah.
Phantom Menace.
That's
episode
all I
1.
remember.
Episode
and
1.
Hearing things I should not have been hearing as an 8-year-old, but that was my first time ever. But really, I watched them when my husband and I first moved in together, and he's like the biggest Star Wars fan I know. So he sat me down and we watched them all, and I really enjoyed them. And I'm sorry to say, but I love Jar Jar Binks. He's my favorite.
Wow.
I also cried when at the very end when they're fighting with the Ewoks, and I looked at my husband and I was like, none of them are gonna die, right? They're not gonna kill these cute little teddy bears. And he's like, no, don't worry, it'll be fine.
Oh,
And
he
then
lied to
several
me.
of them proceed to die, and I'm sitting there sobbing on the couch for
Yeah.
these little teddy bears.
That
are
scene where
dying.
the one Ewok goes to grab the other one on the ground and like doesn't move.
Yeah, I was such an emotional wreck after that. And recently, actually, he was rewatching them, and I
Uh-huh.
had to leave the room when that was happening because I was so emotionally traumatized by, first of all, that moment, and
boy.
B, the fact that he was like, no, it'll be fine, keep watching. And I sat there and watched the trauma.
Interesting.
But no, I very much enjoyed Star Wars. Just didn't see it till much later in life.
Because so you like two of the most controversial, I guess we'll say, characters in the film, the Ewoks and Jar Jar Binks. Wow.
do. Yeah.
Incredible. All right, good. Okay, so you did start then, like you said, the goblin version of
I
Phantom
don't know
Menace.
what the English version of that would be, but I remember it was called in Russian. It was Goblinsky Перевод, which is Goblin
I did Google it,
translation.
by the way. I did Google it. It's just
Is it a thing?
yeah, it's an unofficial term for a dub of a movie. Yeah,
That was a really bad dub.
it's like a
It was
fan
so
created
inappropriate.
abridged version that's meant to poke fun. Yeah.
It was so bad.
So like a spoof version?
It's sort of, but it's like the dubbing is, it's like like you watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged or something like that or Dragon Ball Z Abridged, where it's clearly not the actual thing. It's somebody making fun of it but shortening it so you can explain it. It's a parody, yeah. That's what it looks like that term is. I just Googled it.
But it's a real term. I didn't know that. I thought that was maybe. I
I've
don't know.
never heard that term. Yeah.
Now you know.
Interesting. All right. What about you, Jeff?
I was 12-ish when the first one came out, and I lived in Phoenix at the time. I grew up there, and it was such a big hit that it played in the entire state of Arizona. It played on one theater for more than a year.
Wow.
Nowhere else in the whole state. So if you wanted to see it and you lived in Arizona, you had to drive to Phoenix and go to the Cine Capri, which was like one of the original 70 millimeter gigantic screen single. It was just one, what do they call them? It was just one theater. It wasn't like a multiplex.
Right.
And it was
right.
huge, and it sat hundreds of people, and people would be lined up, hundreds of people lined up for every show for a whole
It's so
year.
cool.
So it took us like 6 or 8 months to for the lines to die down to the point that we were willing to stand through them to see it. And it's Phoenix, so it's 115 degrees half the year. But then a few weeks later, a few months later, my friend and I, this is right after I moved to Texas. We moved to Texas real soon after Star Wars came out. And we wanted to see a movie like Star Wars. And there was like a little explosion of science fiction movies that came out in the late 70s, along with like Battlestar Galactica. So we saw this movie advertised called Star Crash.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if anybody's ever seen it. I believe it was shot in English, but it was shot in Italy. And my God, it is the worst movie of all time. And it is worth watching just because of how so bad it is. The Starfields were literally Christmas.
David Hasselhoff?
Lights.
What?
No.
Christopher Plummer?
Marjoe Gortner. I don't know what you're looking at. Marjoe Gortner was the star of Star Crash.
Apparently
David
everybody
Hasselhoff
in the
was-
chat knows it, though.
David Hasselhoff is Prince Simon, according to Google.
I don't know what?
Apparently people have seen it. Tasman knows, Greyhawk Exile.
David
Wayne
Hasselhoff.
knows,
I don't even remember David.
Yeah, no, David Hasselhoff was
being
definitely in
it.
this movie with Marjoe Gortner.
Wow.
He was
Marjoe
probably
Gortner was the lead,
a
and
nobody.
It was probably
So he
young
was,
David Hasselhoff, yeah.
yeah, wow,
Wow.
it was really amazingly terrible.
Those are sometimes good, though, right? It's fun to watch a bad movie and poke fun at it. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
You literally could see the street, like when they wanted to show the spaceship going by.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the spaceship would do like this.
We call those
and as it was
practical
doing
effects. Jeff.
this, you
Those
would
are
see
practical.
the string. The light from the Starfield would catch the string, and the Starfields, like I was going to say, they were real Christmas lights, and I don't mean the little white twinkly ones. They were the big, fat, green,
The big
blue,
fat, yeah.
yellow, red. The ones like you put on your house in the
Like
70s.
space looks.
Oh my God, it is so wonderfully horrible that you have to. I'm not going to say sit through the whole thing, but watch
I
a
see
little
it.
bit of it.
It's awesome.
'Cause
I'm excited.
It's terrible.
I think I
Oh
might.
my goodness.
I can't wait.
Tim, what about you? What's your first experience with Star Wars?
I definitely started with episode 4. I was like probably like 8, 9,
Good
10
man,
at like a
good man.
friend's sleepover, and they like put it on, and I was like, I don't know what the hell this is. And it like nothing about it was particularly memorable at the time as a kid. I was just like, okay, this movie. And then like later when I was like a teenager or like young adult, I definitely got back into it and watched all of them and played like all the video games. And my hot take is like Star Wars: The Clone Wars, both like the Gendry Tartakovsky and like the Clone Wars that Disney and then Netflix put out. Fantastic. That was like peak Star Wars.
Yeah, Clone Wars has a big following, but just movie-wise, I think it's I think it is probably best to start with like the
Oh yeah, no,
originals.
100%.
I wouldn't start somebody on Clone Wars. I feel like there needs more to that. But yeah, I agree with you. That's a big part of like growing up was like the cartoons.
Yeah.
Nate, what about you?
I grew up watching them with my family. 4, 5, 6. Loved them. I don't remember the first time watching them. I probably was just in the room, you know. But weirdly, my family at some point in the late 90s got that 3 VHS golden box special edition set.
Mm-hmm.
So we went from the old ones to the special editions, and those are the ones that are like imprinted in my mind. Even though I know most of the scenes that are added, I like
Yeah,
can't get the special editions are the ones I've seen the most for sure. Uh,
it's
I don't
weird
know about
because
the
there are pirated
I don't know
copies
about
out
the
there.
beat,
Not
George.
not the Goblin pirated copies, but there's the pirated copies you can get, and you can like I don't know if you are savvy, you can get the originals. But I'm not savvy, and I don't like try to do something like that on my computer. But
Yeah.
I know people do it. But when I was a kid, and this I guess it goes to my story here, but similarly, right? My parents ended up getting, but my parents were not fans. They didn't watch Star Wars. They weren't into that sort of stuff. But my dad worked for PepsiCo, and PepsiCo in 1995 or 1996, I can't remember which year, before the prequels came out, Star Wars had a anniversary edition that it came out, and they had like a huge box that he got from Pepsi, and because they were one of the sponsors, and they got a box that had toys, like a bunch of toys that are probably worth money at some point. Actually, I still have them. I don't even know how much would they be worth or anything, but there's toys that were like this special edition toys. It was like a Han Solo, Luke, Leia, Chewbacca, something like that. It had like a bunch of art pieces and stuff like that, like from the I guess maybe more like concept drawings, stuff like that. And then it had a 3-set VHS of the originals, but just remastered, so not the special editions. And so I
Yeah.
only watched those 3 VHSs, wore them down. I
Yeah.
still have them, but I don't dare put them in a VHS because they'll probably just crumble.
I have a different icebreaker for another time, but to me, it's so related. It's like where were you the first time you watched a remastered version that had the different holograms, and like how did you react to that? Because
oh, you
I
mean
didn't love it.
the
Like,
new
like,
scenes?
that was like in the past like
Yeah.
3 years for me, and I was like, "What is this?"
Yeah.
Do you
wait,
mean the special editions? The one Nate was talking about, where there's like the in episode 4, where like a big dinosaur walks across the screen.
Yeah.
So
I'm actually talking about
Yeah.
when
Wait,
the people
Bob, there's-
visit. Sorry,
There's
go ahead.
multiple iterations.
There are.
of
No, I know that. Yes.
editions. So the one that I had still had the original. It didn't have Hayden Christensen ghost at the end. It didn't have
Yeah.
as much of the weird dinosaurs walking across, but it still had a bunch of random stuff where everyone was
Yeah.
like, "Eeh." It's a good thing George didn't have access to this back in the 70s and
Yeah.
80s.
They're like re-releases. Yeah. Yeah, the 2004 was the DVD that was the infamous one. I guess that has all
Okay.
the various character replacements, things like that. But it is a wild rabbit hole you can go down and look at all the changes. But all right, well, I hope this episode of Against the Giants doesn't turn into the Goblin version of our game, because that would be tragic. And hopefully everyone comes out alive.
We'll
scared.
edit some dinosaurs into the background.
Yeah,
in the
exactly.
Remastered version.
Exactly. All right, so let's do it. Let's jump on in to Against the Giants. Last time we played, the group finally got out of combat within the dungeon chamber. You were able to defeat both the Keeper and the Giant to the south. The bugbears. Bugbears. They were bugbears. You defeated the bugbear horde. You actually released a whole bunch of orcs. You met a whole bunch of orcs. There was Vraka, who was a weakened orc to the south. You met Thurg and Volg, who are the orcs in the chamber that Skeggi went to the west. And Thurg was loyal to Grazclaw, so he was the one that you ended up letting out. Volg was loyal to Shuckrock, and so you were hesitant to get him out. And finally, when the Horde came out and fought a fire giant, actually joined the fray from the south. You'd never seen fire giant before in this chamber. This was a new one. And at the end of the combat, while the orcs were fighting the fire giant, a stone giant came down from the north and talked to Sasori and explained to Sasori that your goals may be aligned. Harnock, the stone giant, said to meet him upstairs. There'll be a room upstairs just outside the main hall where everybody's eating. He'll come find you there. It's just beyond the kitchen. He told you to go there and wait for him so that you can have a conversation. You went upstairs as quickly as you could, and you found yourself in a pantry. In the other room, just outside of it, though, you found that there was Hill Giant Matron and some servants, as well as some orc servants who were getting, I guess, food ready for the feast. And you decided to take a short rest here, and you gained experience. Nobody has leveled up yet, though. We're still all level 8, and Dasha is level 6, and then and Mohag is level 5. You have not leveled up, but you are resting here for a short 15-minute rest, which is our short rest in this campaign. We'll bring it in. We'll bring everybody in and start the game. Group, you're there in this chamber. I'll read you the description of the chamber just so you have it one more time, but it was like a pantry. There was a storage room here. The room that you're in has more provisions. There's similar types of food that you saw in the feast room. When the door opened and you were able to see inside, you did see that there were some, it was a kitchen workroom. There was clearly people here, other foodstuffs, cheeses, smoked meat, sausages hanging from the rafters, casks of ale or wine, different varieties of potables. And then the door closed and you hear the ruckus out there. The Hill Giant Matron who's cooking is very angry at everybody. So we'll leave it to you. What do you do?
Do we know where we're trying to get to? Do we need to get through that kitchen? Or just meet the stone giant in that kitchen? Harnock.
What did he say exactly? We're supposed to meet him in the kitchen?
There's a room outside the feast hall. It's past the kitchen.
So we need to get through this.
Past the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
All right, through the kitchen. Think we could sneak?
I think the orcs would make it hard because they're more our size, right?
Yeah.
Good point. Anyone have some illusion magic? Want to mess with them?
I have some,
Matt,
but I don't know
I
if it's
think
gonna be good enough to trick, lots and lots of giants.
Really, I'm just throwing paint at the wall here. I'm kind of the big lug that can run out front. Anyone have an idea?
I'm also really tapped on spells too after our last fight.
Just generally, we are basically close to full hit points, everyone, but almost out of spells. Is that right? Across the board?
We took a short rest, right?
Yes.
Yep.
All right.
So
I can fireball them.
we don't get spells back on a short rest, though.
I do.
Some classes do.
Wizards do.
Oh, do they?
Half
Oh.
up to half their level.
Yeah, I get four
Worth of
levels of
spell
spells back.
Oh, okay. I did not know that. Oh, well,
Mohag says,
Dwarves don't know anything.
Mohag says, I'm all out of spells as he sits down, resting. He's had a rough go,
did we
Mohag.
have-
He's almost died.
Can we go back into the pantry room, or were we in
You
this
are.
little room?
You are in the pantry room.
Could someone who's pretty sneaky maybe take a look and just get the lay of the land at least?
I could try.
Yeah, didn't we go into the other room?
I think we did. I just want to see it again.
I could fill that room with a fog cloud.
It's a great idea.
That's interesting.
Do you want me
Kitchens
to
get-
take a look beforehand?
Run right through it.
Kitchens get smoke, Mohag says.
Ooh,
That's true.
I'm
that's
liking
an
this.
interesting thought.
So maybe Eris takes a look and figures out if that's even viable, and then if that's viable, that seems like a good option.
I love it.
Okay, so
I've opened the door just so you can move your token, Dasha, or
Okay.
whoever's going out.
I'm gonna walk up to the wall, climb up the wall, hang upside down from the ceiling, and kind of peek my head around. I'd like to be
so-
on the ceiling right next to where the door is, kind of on that corner.
Okay, and you want to open it. It'll take, it's not the biggest door. It's a smaller door compared to the others, but still enough for a giant to go through. So you would open it slowly, carefully, peek out. Give me a stealth check as you move your token.
Without opening the door, is there a crack between the ceiling and where the door starts? Or is it flush?
It's possible, but I don't know that it would give you a good angle that you could see, like, down from.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Stealth? $13.
Okay. Move your token. Right now, you probably can see what you can see by opening the door. So you can see that there is an orc servant there. And I will just give you the artwork one more time because I know we had it last time. I just want to put it out there so you can see. So here it is. I'll put it up for the group. You have it in your journals, but there it is.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. It's ringing a bell
Seems
now.
like there's a little alcove in here. I'll even climb
I think she's
here, so I'm right around the corner from the guy.
Yes, there's a little alcove there, yeah. And that's what you see for you. You have some orcs, and those are orcs. They were what the orcs look like in this edition. Early D&D, look like Alf. And you see the hill giant matron and some servants that are also giants, hill giants, in the room. And I'll just move your token so you can get a better vantage point, but that's what you see.
Okay.
Because you could like look around the corner, you know what I mean?
Yes. Is there an oven or stove or fireplace that is currently lit? This is currently lit?
Yeah, the one to the west is lit, and this table is filled with all the food, and there's a prep station here, and I love the tokens that they give you in this edition. In the 5th edition one, look at this giant servant. What is he? He's eating like a pumpkin or something. I don't know. These are all women, by the way. None of these are men, but the tokens are all just generic.
Gotcha. All right. I will make my observations, and I will head back to the group as quietly as I can.
Before, as soon as she comes around the corner, can I message Eris and
Sure.
just ask, does anything look like it can be lit on fire? Stack of wood, anything near an open fire, something like that.
Oh, was there anything
Yeah,
That
there's
looks
a fire.
like it could be set on fire.
with the existing fire? Is that what you're looking for? Or are you looking for something next
Just
to it?
is there something wooden to set on fire that we could set on fire?
A table, I think. Okay. Eris will make her way back, and I'll reply to you through message. I guess just to be
Or you
quiet.
just talk out loud. In case you didn't have a chance to look for something and you wanted to spend a second looking.
Yes. Okay. I will tell the group there are 4 giants, 2 orcs. They seem to be working in the kitchen. There is a large fireplace that is currently lit, and a long table next to it, about 50 feet to the left as you enter. We could create smoke from that fireplace, create a distraction, make it look natural.
I also have the bonfire spell that I could do underneath a table leg and set it on fire.
The range.
That could work.
60 feet. I just realized
Can
that.
you get to where you can see it where you can see the table without being seen yourself?
Oh, almost definitely not. That's a
I
great
don't think
point.
so. There's an orc right in the entrance.
But maybe if we can't get the fog cloud off that far into the room, maybe we could do it near the entrance, and I could set something on fire while we're going through the cloud.
I love the idea.
Just options. Not the best plan.
Can you
Looking
have
for
to put it-
criticism.
You have to put it in unoccupied space.
I don't know.
Unoccupied by a person or unoccupied by an object?
Yeah, because I love the idea of you literally putting it under the table leg. So
No, it just says on ground that I can see within range. And it says the bonfire ignites flammable objects in its area that aren't being worn or carried.
I
That
love
feels
the
like a
idea of
table
setting the table on fire, or something near the stove.
Love the
Dasha,
fog
also-
cloud idea too. This just doesn't burn a spell slot.
I'll give you a little bit extra information here, Dasha, because you were here, you would have seen it. To the north, you can see, let me just get here. To the north, this looks like, I mean, there's storage and stuff here. There is no exit from this northern side that you see, but the south passage past the hearth does look like it extends further south. There's also a door immediately behind you to the east of the door.
And we do not know,
Okay.
based on Harnock's instructions, which is which, like where we need
Correct.
to go, right?
He just said past the kitchen there's a room near the feast hall.
Maybe we just like wait until they like go out the other door and we go through this closer door. Like they got to serve the food at some point, right?
True. When I don't know if this is retroactive too much, but when I was near that closer door, I would have kind of gone past it. Were there any noises I could hear coming from it? Because I assume
The
one of these
feast
doors
hall.
will lead. Oh, that
You
door
hear-
was the feast hall.
You don't know if it's the feast hall, but you hear the noises of the feast hall. That's what you could hear.
Okay. I'll give the group the layout of the two doors, and say, maybe if we set off the fire at the far end of the kitchen, everyone will rush there, and we can quickly check out this closer door, and then go to the farther one if it's not right.
What's in that north alcove in the kitchen?
Storage. The casks of ale and foodstuffs. That's what I told you about. That's what you can see there.
Okay.
We send Cockroach over there with like a
Oh.
something flammable liquid or like.
Yeah.
What's
To
your
reach
mage
the
name?
back, I would have to get up pretty much where that orc is, I think. Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, but if you get to the corner, like
Let's
if you can get to
make-
the corner, you can get the far leg closest to the hearth.
Oh, sure, I could definitely get the table.
Yeah.
make a little noise and attract the orc to us and kill it.
Ooh.
I
That's
like
a classic.
Yeah.
Classic RPG move.
aggro one.
Yeah.
Solid Snake just
Yeah.
come up behind him.
Yeah. Somebody whistle.
I mean, I've got minor illusion, which I think I can make a music with, or like a sound with.
Ooh.
Or could we
Yeah. Can we
like
lure him in?
make a fake rat that runs out and then runs back into the pantry or something to lure him in?
Mm.
I love it, Tim.
Yeah, I can
Erik,
certainly.
sorry.
I like this.
Great idea, Erik.
I can create like a very small animation image or sound, but I can't do both at the same time. So
I-
like
I
either
can
a
do the
sound
other
or an
one.
image.
So
Alright, you
you
wanna
would
work
make
together
like
and
I can make the sound. You make the image.
I'll make
We'll
a
make
little
a
rap then?
squeaking rat go out there and go squeak squeak and come back.
Yeah, let's do it.
You
Okay,
can make
so
the
you're
rat
gonna-
talk to him.
Yeah, I'm gonna have the sound be like saying goblins say orcs smell like humans.
wait, the rat is saying something in Goblin.
'Cause
Yeah.
If they weren't following the rap before, they certainly will now, because I would have a lot of follow-up questions.
Okay.
That's what it's gonna say.
Where should you all
I-
where should we position ourselves, Mohawk?
I want to hide close to the door. Is there stuff that I can hide among close to the door to jump out and backstab?
Eris, if I
There's
jump,
stuff in here. Yeah.
can you hold me up
Okay.
to the ceiling? Are you strong enough?
I could try. How much
what's
do
your-
you weigh?
What's your strength?
Just climb the shelves and jump down if that's your
Just
plan.
a +1.
That's enough to carry somebody. Yeah.
Yeah. How much does Sasori weigh?
Not your max carrying
Oh,
capacity.
my max carry.
Yeah.
Okay. I could
Right, so I'm
try.
just like up on the sky, I could jump down.
He doesn't even really wear that much armor, so
Okay.
Bob, can you just throw my token into this room? It's off to the side somewhere, and I can't get it in there.
I see you right here.
Really? There
I
it is.
did
Okay,
see a
perfect.
token floating around somewhere earlier.
You're not
now,
right here?
now it's in the room. It was not for a while. It's there now.
Really?
Okay,
it was
we're
on
good, yeah.
my view. Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, and I will stand in the center of the room, so when he walks in, I will be the primary target, because I'm okay with that.
All right, I will be ready to like grapple from behind and put my hand over the mouth.
I love this plan.
I'll just
Eris,
stand here.
what part of the ceiling are we on, Eris?
Well, let me get back into the room with you while I was still in the
Like,
other room.
In this corner, maybe?
Um,
Laying behind the guy?
yeah, yes. How do you want to do this? Are you piggyback riding? Because I need my hand. I can't hold you. You need to cling to me.
So I think
Like
you're
a possum.
oh, you need your hands. Your feet
I need my hands.
can't do it.
Actually, I can walk on the ceiling, but then I'm hanging down more. I want to be as close to the ceiling as possible.
Spider
Okay, so I think I'm like I'm backpacking you.
Yes.
You know, like
Perfect.
arms
Yes.
and legs around you,
Perfect. Okay.
This is why you play D&D.
and I have a dagger
Yes.
in my mouth.
Great.
I can't believe that there's no rule in D&D to sap an unassuming victim. That we
I mean,
have to
I
do
think-
this.
It's all dependent on what the DM decides.
Okay, so Eris turns around and looks at Sasori and says, "Okay, get on then." And she's
Jeff,
like ready.
I appreciate
Piggyback.
your WoW nomenclature.
Sap.
Eric
Well,
stares
it's a
in awe.
thing. It comes from the Thief, the computer game.
There you go.
WoW didn't think it out.
All right, so the plan is Sasori is going to be held by Eris on the ceiling to surprise, jump down onto the unsuspecting orc. Pyro is going to make mouse noises and insult him, and Eric Lavernus is going to make a mouse image appear by the door so that he will come to perhaps chase the mouse.
Hopefully.
Is that correct?
That's the goal.
Okay.
Eric's ready to jump.
Wait,
Really?
Hyro, can you practice your noises? What is it going to sound like?
It's gonna go squeak, squeak. Orcs smell like humans. Squeak.
Foolproof.
Why are we setting up our initial attack to happen in the room where they are and not the room where we are?
No, we're gonna bring the orc into this room.
Yeah,
Then
that's
why
what
are
you're
our
doing it.
ambushers in the other room?
I think
Who?
just her token was there. I don't think she has moved yet.
Oh, okay.
But you're going to be like over the door so that when you close the door or when
Okay.
he enters, you attack, right? That's what I assume?
Yeah, we're going to try to drop behind him when he enters. So you guys are.
I want to stand straight in the center so he will walk all the way into the room, hopefully.
Yeah, and he can't.
I'll wait a moment before I jump him.
Can't run away. Is my idea to be behind him.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. So the door opens the crack that you need. Eris and Sasori are above the door. I'll put you guys here just so we can see your tokens. You're above the door. And all of a sudden, a mouse appears just outside the door by Eric's spell. And then the sound conjures from thin air. Chris, what does it sound like? Not what you're saying. What does the mouse sound like?
Squeak, squeak. Orcs smell like humans.
This
It's
is-
literally saying that in Goblin.
This is a roll that you should all ignore, but okay.
You need a couple more squeaks. Come on, make it convincing.
Squeak. Stupid orc squeak. What's wrong with you? Squeak.
And this is done by a character with an intelligence of 20.
but a charisma of 6.
Yeah, but guys, I think you just got super lucky. The orc looks over towards the sound, where the direction of the sound is coming, and does not see the mouse, it appears. Does not look down to the ground, but is still scanning the area for the scene here. The noise in the kitchen, the hill giant does not hear you. So the chefs, they're still cooking. You don't hear them change their their goals, their direction. They're just still in the kitchen cooking, yelling, barking orders. But this orc does start to move towards the door. But again, doesn't seem to appear to see the mouse, but just hears the sound. So we'll start moving towards the door
Yes.
and eyeing the cracked opening, but does not look down towards the mouse.
Should have
Is there
done a
any-
flying mouse,
I
guys.
say, is there any way to relay this information to Erik? Because he's so far back in the room, he has no way to like know to make the mouse run in circles or anything right
I
now.
don't think so. No.
Okay, then the mouse will just continue to.
Because I don't think
Two
even from this
generic mouse
angle,
things.
Barak Helios, who has message, could see what the orc is doing. I think the only people who could see the orc would be Skeggi, and Eris and Sasori. Mohag is Mohag's token where he's supposed to be for you all? He's supposed to be next to Barak, and he is not on my screen.
there you go.
Okay. All right. Anyway, yeah. So that's the only people that could see is Skeggi and Sasori and Eris.
So I'm gonna make fingers to you. I can't. Nope. I'm holding on. I can't do anything.
You could, well,
You could do with one.
I don't want to have to make a strength check. I have 0 strength.
you don't have to make a strength check. You can hang on and use one hand.
I kind of move my hands like doing like a little twirly motion, like insinuating things are not going well.
And he almost falls. Has
They're
to
going great.
re-grip. Yeah.
I have strong thighs.
Secrets man was not meant to know.
Squeak!
Make the mouse run in circles the best I can.
He now sees it. Now that he's close, he sees it, takes another step forward, reaches for the mouse.
Hopefully the mouse is too quick because it's an illusion.
Oh, you can't move it, right? It doesn't actually move like
Hold on, let me
Because
check what the spell
a
says.
minor image. It's minor image, or is it a special ability you have?
No, it's just minor illusion.
So then it doesn't move. It just stays there. It's an unmoving illusion. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going to grab at it, and then the mouse essentially he will come in contact with it and disbelieve it, and then he stands up straight and looks alarmed, but he still scans the area, peeks into the room, and sees Erik Lavernus standing there in the open. What do you all do?
Jump him.
I will
Surprise him.
wave.
If he
Wave politely.
turns to leave, Barak's gonna jump and try and pull him in.
I will wave
him in.
politely from in the room,
So
trying to get him to come in.
he's not surprised. He may not see all of you because you're in the room, but he is alerted that there could be something here. It's not a surprise round. So we'd have to roll initiative here. I'm not suggesting that the other people in the room know what's going on yet, but he certainly is aware of something. So if they are alerted, then they would be inserted into the initiative. But we're going to roll initiative right now. So this roll matters a lot.
Ah!
Skeggi coming up big. Oh,
Nice. Actually, you all rolled pretty good. Oh no, it's only a couple of you. Erik, 7. Eris at 22 though.
So
Eris-
so
Oh.
22.
awesome.
Eris, Sasori, and Skeggi all have 22s.
Yeah.
Huge.
Squeak.
Squeak.
Can that be the
squeak.
new Tabletop Bob merch?
There you go.
T-shirt?
Squeak,
Yes.
Squeak, squeak, mother.
squeak.
Just the most poorly drawn mouse in the world.
Yes.
Heironimous.
Not moving.
13.
Yes. Chat, submit your mouse drawings in Discord for the
Let's let
Squeak
Bob's
Squeak.
son do it. Let both of Bob's kids draw
Drop
knives.
your-
Yes.
Mouse droppings.
We screwed up, everyone. We should have used a different mouse voice. That would have
Oh,
worked
boy.
better.
Oh God.
You afford that, Bob, or did I just cost you too much money?
Mickey's in the public domain now, so we're good.
Oh.
Steamboat
Willie
Mickey.
or Mickey?
Steamboat Mickey, yeah.
Does he? I
All
don't
right.
think he speaks.
Whatever. I'm sure no Disney exec is watching this. Otherwise, they would have canceled us for the Star Wars comments. You know,
That was purely educational.
that's right.
So
Fair
that was
use.
fine.
Fair use.
No problem.
It's the 403, whatever that. Yeah, copyright.
Skeggi, Sasori, and Eris. Who will go first here?
Well, Skeggi's got the nat 20, so I'm
Skeggi,
feeling
go for it.
It's him.
Okay. Well, under the circumstances, I guess I'm going to have to. I'll leap out and stab him. Do I? I'm going to get my my sneak attack here, right? I can bonus. I can. Well, I mean, I
You
have
won't-
people adjacent to him, but he
won't.
doesn't know it.
They're not adjacent actually. They're high
Okay,
in the
well
sky.
then I will
yeah.
bonus action and insightfully fight him first.
Okay.
I've rolled a 13. He has to beat that with his deception.
He fails with a 6.
Okay. So I do get my sneak attack bonus.
Sneak.
Not advantage, but
But-
okay. So I will stab him with one hand.
Ooh.
20, and stab him with the other hand. 17.
Both will hit.
Okay.
Nice.
The first one. Oh, that's terrible. Piercing 3. Okay, I am going to use my Savage Attacker to re-roll that attack.
The 1 dice from it? Or the whole
No, I
thing?
get to re-roll the whole thing for Savage
Okay.
Attacker. Piercing is re-rolling 1 die. Okay, so actually that was terrible. I actually lost ground on that, I think.
Yep.
14. Okay. So that's 14 damage, and rolling the offhand, that's much better. I will use my piercer to re-roll that 2. And it goes to a 1.
And
so
that'll
once
kill him.
again, I've lost damage. Okay. So I did 18 with the second hit.
Okay, great.
So he's dead?
He's
did you
dead.
say?
He is dead.
Okay.
Amazing.
So you
Big time.
open the door just a bit more, come out, use insightfully fighting him. So you outwit him and get your attack to strike true, and you slash him twice. He goes to the ground.
I don't get the sneak attack on the second attack.
No, don't worry about it. He had 1 hit point
Oh,
after
okay.
the first attack. Literally 1 hit point. So any damage would have killed him.
Okay.
So you slash him twice, he falls to the ground, and all of a sudden you hear in the kitchen all the chaos, the Gordon Ramsay-esque barking of orders stops. And then you hear a pounding as like a cleaver gets like buried into the carving board. And some steps start to walk your way. What do you do? The combat's over, actually. We're going to go out of combat here.
Drag the body and hide?
Yeah. Barak leaps out to do what he was going to do anyway, and drags the dead body in, and then goes to hit it,
Okay.
and realizes
gonna-
it's dead.
I'm going to shout in my most guttural Orcish, "Another damn rat! It's dead now. I got it."
Give me a deception check.
Not
Barak's
my
hiding the
worst.
body, and Scory's calling out to the
16.
giant. 16. You hear some sort of retort back in... Let's see. You hear it sounds like not the matron who's been, screaming at everybody, but somebody else explains in giant. And Skeggi, you can give me an insight check here. Give me an insight check.
Learn my alphabet. Insight. 11.
You get the sense that someone's translating what you've said.
Okay.
And then the giantess, you hear the sound of the boots stomping go back to its regularly programmed position, and you hear the sounds of barking orders, the kitchen crew moving about again. Everything seems as normal.
I'm going to try and
Alright.
hide the body really quick if there's anything in here to put
Well
it
done,
under.
Jeff.
Yeah, there's like
Yeah.
potatoes and all the different, sacks of food you can hide them under.
Excellent.
Yeah, easy. What do you do now?
Let's do it again.
Yeah.
That went so smoothly. Is anyone else
Who's
feeling
next?
great right now?
I think we used all of our luck points for the day.
There's only one way to find out. We're already one down.
One more mouse.
But also, they have pretty low hit points. That was cool.
I mean, that
Well,
one,
it's just an orc.
who knows?
While I'm standing here, can I sneak a peek around the corner?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I would like to be stealthy as I try.
Oh, but
Yeah,
now we
you
can
don't
start
need-
the fire. Right?
Don't roll.
Oh.
Don't need to roll. Go ahead.
Okay. So I just want to see what's going on here. Did anything change?
Here, I'll move you here so you could see what you would really see.
Okay, and everybody's just gone back to work?
It looks like they're all working. The hill giantess is chopping up something. The others are moving about, shuffling food around the table, presenting ingredients, and most of it looks putrid. Like you wouldn't want to actually eat any of this food, but
Oh, that was the thing I was wondering earlier. All the food that's in the pantry, is it like civilized people food or is it horrible giant orcish food?
it's a mix of both. There's like some hides of animal, or not hides, some carcasses of animals. There's some sort of like maybe food that maybe they've stolen, that they've taken from villages they've raided. Most of it's maybe even at some point spoiled or going bad. The ale certainly looks like it's human, sized, or maybe they've repurposed it in containers. They're not the most, resourceful.
Is there anything on the table that looks likely to like set on fire, like as a kitchen accident?
I mean, the table is wood. There's plenty of different wooden items in this room: stools, chairs, etc.
Do I think that we could get Barak to where I am without him being seen?
I can cast guidance on him and help him with stealth.
Appreciate it.
Doable, yeah.
I think that's or we could just start the fire back up here. But that doesn't really kind of make sense.
Yeah, I like the idea of doing it close, the side of the table close to the fire, and if he gets
Well,
there,
I think don't we ultimately want to get to the door that's over here?
well, we want to check out the other door. We don't know which door yet.
Yeah, either
I thought the
one
clear
could be-
implication was that this door over here was the feast hall.
It was
I
ambiguous.
don't think we knew.
It sounds
You
like
heard,
it, but we
you
weren't
hear
sure.
it, and you could hear it there right now, Skeggi. You hear the sounds of the feast hall close by, but you're not
From
sure.
this
You have to,
direction?
yeah. It's from that direction. You're not
Maybe
sure
go-
where that door leads, though.
Maybe go put your ear to that door.
Yeah, I'll do that while I'm
Give me
here.
a perception check.
Yeah, you have great
I will
perception.
Give you a perception check. 20.
You don't know that it's literally on the opposite side of the door. You hear a lot of other noises as well. You hear sounds of the feast, of course, that kind of echoes through the hall. You also hear some yeah, you know what? I think you probably would hear maybe even like sounds to the north of some sort of like ruckus, like coming from this direction to the north once you get out. But there's definitely the echoing of the feast hall, but you don't think it's adjacent to this door, like that it's leads to the feast hall.
Okay, so this door doesn't open into the feast hall. The feast hall's just that way.
Beyond it a ways, but it's close enough that you can still hear them pretty loud.
Can I peek? Do I think
Yeah.
I can push the door open a little bit and peek?
Yeah, it takes an action, but you could open the door.
Well, I'll do that while I'm standing here.
Okay.
We're sneaking here. Okay, it's a hallway.
It's a hallway.
That's where we have to go.
And there's
You sense
no one
that
here.
you sense the double doors down here to the south would be
That's
the feast hall.
Feast hall.
Mhm.
Okay, but
There's a door here
commotion.
where you hear some ruckus coming from as well.
Could you describe the ruckus?
I can. You would probably hear.
I mean, is it fighting? Is it arguing? Is it singing? And does it sound like giant voices or bugbear voices or orc voices?
It doesn't sound like orc. It sounds more like giant. It's probably they're speaking giant if they are speaking, and it's loud, a rowdy lot, essentially a group of people, and they're just being absolutely just like, rough housing, maybe like drinking, wrestling,
Okay.
laughter. Yeah,
Okay.
rough
Uh,
and rowdy, giant voices.
and I don't see anyone in the hallway as far as I can see.
No, but maybe if you were to observe for a little bit, like if you wanted to just kind of sit here and listen instead of just take a peek, you might be able to discern more. Do you want to stay here for any extended period of time?
I'm a little nervous about my north flank there, someone walking over this way.
You're blind to the north, yeah.
Well, okay. I want to hide and slip through the door. And if it seems safe going to there, then I will come to the corner and peek around.
Sure, go for it.
Okay. And being as stealthy as I can be. Okay.
There's a double door set to the north here. It's closed.
Okay.
Doesn't look like.
Any noise coming from the north of me?
Yeah, there's some noise coming from there as well. Not nearly as loud, but giant voices. This is definitely much quieter than the ruckus going on here. In fact, you probably can't hear much because of this and the feast hall. It's loud in the hallway.
Okay.
And there's sounds of voices coming from the north. Now, if you stay here for just a bit, you'll also notice that sounds coming from the south match that of the kitchen. You might get the sense that the kitchen wraps around all the way to here, and that does make sense because this is the feast room, so quick access to it. This might be a secondary kitchen or a place where it wraps around.
Okay, interesting.
We have to go
Just
north.
past the kitchen. Just past the kitchen.
It was so vague as to almost be like a trap.
Erik hands Sasori his
Yeah, if you
club
want
and
to
shield and starts
catch the
crawling
other
on all
people up
fours
to me.
up to this corner to be as quiet as possible.
Got it. I hold on to them like for my life, and I refuse to move because to me, I just like picked up the two noisiest things in the world because I've heard you walk before.
Did you come back down, Sasori? Or are you still
I don't know. Are you still
on
up
this-
there?
Oh,
I
that's
am.
right. Sorry.
I can take you down if you want.
I don't know. Do we want to stay up here?
I'm staying.
Okay, then I'll stay. You have the strength to hold.
Never
me.
mind. I'll hand him to Morpheus.
Hell
Oh
yeah.
gosh, Erik. Love it.
What are you handing him? I'm sorry.
Oh, my shield and club, and I just want to crawl up here as quietly as possible.
What
Barak
club
is
do you
trying
have? You mean
so hard to be quiet. Dust Crusher.
a Dust Crusher? Oh, you said club, and I was like, oh, what is that? Yeah.
I'm gonna cast guidance on Barak, so he's got extra stealth.
All right. Everybody that's moving
Love
out
it.
of the room, give me a stealth check.
Go, Barak, go!
I'll go as well to keep an eye.
Oh no.
All right, your backpack's going with you.
Oh
Oh goodness.
I was crawling on all fours, and I think I get a 1.
Yeah, I would
say
give
you
you
can have-
advantage for the amount of effort and everything, but that still only got you a 3. So
Well, I have disadvantage, so it would just be the regular roll. So I appreciate it.
Can I?
yeah.
Can I give? I have an inspiration. Can I give it to?
How would you do it? What would you do to save him in this moment?
I see him crawling, and I'm on the ceiling, I guess, upside down, and I see that he's about to like bump into something, and gosh, what can she do quietly?
Is message still active?
I can't. Oh, I don't think so. I doubt it.
No, not from before. But I have an idea, Dasha, if you'll allow.
Mhm.
What was the ability used in the dungeon where you scared everybody?
That ability was Hour of Reaping.
Hour of Reaping. I don't want you to use the actual ability, and if you can or cannot, that's regardless of this. But for the scene, you know how your face changed in a way that nobody else is able to see?
Yep.
Remember that?
Yeah.
The instinct that you have to like go down or release Sasori or drop to the floor, whatever it would be, requires a supernatural strength that you can only do without really having your guard up. So you can give him the inspiration point, but it would require you to dive down and pull him behind the wall while holding Sasori. And Sasori would be privy to seeing your appearance change.
I think knowing how critical this moment is, I think she would do whatever needed to be done.
Okay, so
Not necessarily
Sasori.
thinking about that.
Yeah, so you can describe it, but you're going to jump down, basically, adeptly jump down and pull him away by using your inspiration. And I'll let the inspiration be the reroll. I'll let you actually roll the die because it's yours, but Barak, this would be replacing your 0.
Cool.
So roll the dice, Dasha. See what you get.
I had rolled a stealth from myself previously. Could I use that one for myself, or do I need to use the one I just re-rolled? And if not,
This
could I
is-
use this
The
one?
one for yourself was for yourself. This is for Barak.
This is a new one for Barak.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh god. 18.
An 18. Okay.
Right.
All right. So you spend your
Oh.
inspiration, spend
Yes.
it, take it off. You jump down to the ground, and I'll let you describe your appearance to Sasori, because he's literally like right next to you. So
Yeah. Okay.
go ahead.
Unless you're just in a weird way, yeah, I'm like right on you.
Yeah. She, Sasori, this is very unexpected for you. We're just chilling on the ceiling, and all of a sudden you see her look down sharply as Barak is about to make a misstep or a miscrawl. You feel her body tense, like a spring, and then you feel the spring like unload, and she launches herself very like quietly, unnaturally quietly, down to the floor by where Barak is, and she grabs him by whatever piece of clothing she can reach
Cape.
and just jerks him back, like, and gets him to not run into whatever he was about to run into, or bump into the wall. But you see her face changes a little bit. She's frowning, she's concerned, but you see her eyes get completely black. Her eyes go black. Her face, she did just go down a while ago, but her face seems unnaturally pale. And you see her making she's like, her lips are very much, how do I say this? She's like holding her lips together. She's like trying to, she's very, she is very tense, right? Her whole face is tense. Those changes happened, and she's like maybe biting her lip even, and trying to pull Barak back.
Are you trying to hide fangs, or can I see your teeth?
You can't see anything. Her mouth is closed. She's like, yeah, maybe biting her lip, or like, I don't know, when you're like tense, you like
Grit your teeth.
press your
and-
lips. Yeah, grit your teeth. You like, your lips are kind of like shut.
First.
But you do see those, you don't again see any teeth, but you see eyes go black. Not just her pupils, like her eye, like everything is dark. She looks quite pale. And maybe her eyes even like are wider than naturally would look.
Oh.
And she is pulling Barak back as quietly but as hard as she can.
Yeah, and like in Lord of the Rings when Bilbo like sees the ring again and the jump scare happens, when he reaches for the ring again.
Yeah.
It's like that. It happens in a flash. It changes, and then she pulls Barak back, and I don't even know if you think Sasori saw you or not, but you reacted with such an instinct that it happened all so quickly. And you're back to your typical appearance.
Mhm.
Barak, she pulls you back right behind the counter, the wall here, and no one seems to have noticed you.
Yeah. Barak just had like a Ethan Hunt Mission Impossible 1 moment, like sweating, just caught right before he hit. He'll crawl back to more to his dear friend Erik and grab those back, and then stand next to him and hang his head for a moment.
As
Great.
she's like pulling him back, and he's standing and moving, she'll whisper, "You must be more careful. You have to think before you move."
Barak's gonna hold on to that, and make a note to maybe talk to Eris when they get out of this place.
Note to self.
If I
Some
gave
training.
if Barak got like a piggyback ride, do we use the stealth of the person that's carrying him?
I don't know that there's a specific mechanic for that in the game. I think it's all up to interpretation, but I don't think that person is just devoid of having to make a stealth check. But
Well, the problem is, it's not even.
might
his
impose
stealth-
disadvantage to you then, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something,
I mean-
but
That would still be better. I don't even think the problem is that his ability to have disadvantage. I think it's truly like, Barak, you cannot roll above like a 4.
Oh, dude, it's amazing.
When he needs to,
Uh,
he can roll. When he runs to roll a hit roll or whatever, smite something, he hits
Oh.
pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hitting is great. Stealthy is terrible.
By the way,
Uh,
1 and a 4.
I love everything we've done so far, but I watched a meme of something recently. I forget which I don't know what skit show it was, but some guy comes home and his partner is like, she's like, "What? How was D&D tonight?" He's like, "Great." She's like, "Good. Did you explore a dungeon?" He's like, "Nope." "Did you fight any enemies?" He's like, "Nope." "Did you have social encounters?" "Nope." She's like, "What'd you do?" "We opened a door." That's the session right now. We have opened a door. It's been great, but it's been great because you guys
so
are
much character development, though.
it's so much. It's been great. So Mohag is going to
committed
take
to
his
murder?
crack at this. No, it's been great. It's been fantastic. Mohag rolls a nat 20 and waltzes out here with Skeggi.
Oh, Jesus.
He gets right up to you. He walks
Saunters,
past.
you may
He
say.
saunters right past the door and says, "Hey, what's down here?" He rolled a nat 20.
Well, giants.
Oh, great. He says, "Look,
Giants are all around.
hey, you think this is the room he told us to go to?"
Do I
Oh, I
think
hear.
that's the room? No, that's the room with the ruckus, right?
Yeah.
The secondary ruckus.
He goes, "That's the chamber with the feast, right?" He points down to the double doors.
Aye,
He said, "This one's just past the feast room."
aye, there's noise in there though.
What if the
There's a
noise is
ruckus.
the stone giant?
Would I?
There's no way
I
he
haven't
got up
heard-
here before you did.
Okay.
No way. Although you guys did take a rest, but he was going seemingly a different route from
Yeah.
when you left. Yeah.
Did he teach us the secret knock?
No, he didn't. He was vague. You're right. He said the room next to the feast hall. He said, "I'll meet you there shortly," but he had to deal with the rebellion down there and the fire giant, so he might be a minute.
Does
Are
the
we-
door to the north of us look like it's an exterior door? Like I don't
No.
know, does it have bars or
It looks
anything?
like the double doors you've seen now.
Okay, so interior. All right.
And I tap Barak and give him like a blessing of the trickster, so he's got advantage on stealth, and then I want to try and follow Mohag.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Give me a stealth check, everybody. Barak, I'm just going to allow, though, Barak, you got the roll with her check, so she spent her inspiration for it. So you have an 18 right now. You can move.
You want to go start that fire, or are we giving up on the fire plan?
Just gonna hit to this corner, put a bonfire under the wooden table, in a kind of a crowded spot.
Like right here.
Yeah, as far as he can into the room closest to the fire.
Yeah. Like the end
yeah.
of this table, right? That makes sense?
Perfect.
Okay. Great.
Yep.
And
And then
Yeah,
I'm just
I
gonna
mean-
concentrate on it while I walk away.
naturally, smoke will start to develop. You'll all start to smell it. And there's some shouting and giant. The orcs are rushing to get pails of water from the north here. The other giant
I'll stop
servants.
concentrating on it once it's caught.
It's cooking. Yeah, the table's lit on fire, and the rest of you all rolled enough on your checks to get out of here with the distraction. So, or not even, you don't really need it once there's a distraction. So everybody move their tokens out, and you're in the hall.
Prepared.
Yep. Nice job, everybody. We got through the door. We did it.
I want to listen at this door.
Yeah. Yeah, you hear the sounds of wrestling, roughhousing, maybe even some reckless drinking.
Younglings! It's
Okay.
more younglings.
And
No
it's
younglings.
giant. What?
The sounds are giant. Yeah, they sound pretty gruff. They're not like kids.
Okay.
Aw.
They're having a wrestling match in there. I don't know which way to go. No, this way.
Let's try south.
South?
Yeah, I'll try to
That's-
see what I hear around this corner. What do I see around this corner down here?
You do confirm what we were telling Skeggi before, is that this seems like it is a continuation of the kitchen. Move your token to here, you'll see there are more giant servants, and it's like just another kitchen. There's more food, more servants cooking, cutting up things, meats on the table, another fireplace, a hearth. There's a door south here beneath the kitchen.
None of these people ran up to help with the fire?
Some did, actually. Some did. There were more in this room.
Okay.
Yeah. And then this is the door to the feast room. You can be certain of it now because you're adjacent to it. The similar sounds, but now you're on the western side of the door. And there are people, it sounds like, up against the door. The door is even moving. Like, it's like people are probably like right there pressed against the wall. So it sounds like there's the feast going on.
So are we going south or are we going north?
Well,
there's another chamber, a thin hallway south. It's only
Mhm.
10 feet wide. And then there's a door here, Sasori, you can see in this kitchen room.
All right, I'm going to go report back.
Yeah.
I feel like that room in that kitchen could be it.
It's true.
Yeah, that
We
seems.
just have to find a way to get in there with it, not disrupting everyone that's in there.
I mean, that
doesn't
giant's
seem
not
like-
going to fit down the hallway, right?
They can. They
And
can
those
fit down
giants
the...
down where Sasori was looking, they didn't like run up north in the kitchen.
Some did, but two
Not all,
stayed
but
behind.
gotcha. Okay.
They're
Well, I
not
also-
giants, or they're not as big. They're the servants. They're a little bit more. They're like the runts. They might be like 14 feet tall. They're not all the way up there to meet the hill giantess, or they can't see eye to eye to them.
I'm going to tell everyone if they look all the way down this hallway, it looks like there's another door that leads to the same room where this door is. And maybe it's worth trying to go in that door instead of in the one in the kitchen.
Okay, be able to
Okay.
run a sneak by. Let's do that.
I rolled a 22. I think I'm going to be able to saunter right by. I mean, I think they're all pretty distracted by the fire.
Yeah, I don't think we have to. As long as we don't like play marching music, I think we'll be able to walk by this door.
Barak is tiptoeing. Does he hit a spot where he thinks he has to roll a stealth check?
Yeah, I'll tell you if a stealth check is needed, but you can keep moving.
Nice.
All right, so you go beyond that door, and yes, they are concerned. The ones that are there are still working, but they keep peering over towards the north, hearing the sounds of the fire being put out. Down to this hallway, it's a long corridor south. This one is far down, but when you get down to the end, you realize that you are actually coming back full circle. You feel like this door right here, this looks like it is a more like weatherproof door. This could be leading down to the tower, the watchtower. In fact, it may even be open. No, it's not. It's not open. No. But this is probably leading towards the entrance. There's a door here to the north on the underside of this hallway, and then to the west, there's another door next to Sasori.
What do I hear behind this door?
Nothing.
Perception.
Nothing.
Don't make a check.
Nope, you hear nothing.
All right, I'd like to try to open this stealthily, check for traps.
You check for
Nope.
traps? Give me a perception check. What'd you get?
7.
You're dead. No, the door opens. No traps.
Oh God, there's more doors.
More doors.
We're
This
in the
isn't Lord of the
Doors
Rings.
Doors
No.
dungeon again.
There's no more door here.
Morador corridor.
All right, I'm gonna wave everybody in.
This is a more door corridor, though. Yes, there are 3 doors here. There's 3 doors down. The band.
And I
They
want
are
to peek
playing-
around the corner here.
Yes.
Looks like I was right for a change. Broken
Goes
clock
up.
and everything.
Yeah, you feel like it goes back up to the kitchen. Yeah, you get the sense this goes to the kitchen.
This is the door to the kitchen. Hey, look at me, I was right. Maybe ever since I saw Eris's transformation, I have smart again.
So,
All right, so
yeah.
which of the 3 doors do we want to open next then?
That was in character voice. Nobody's responding to that.
Oh,
Eris, do you shoot me a look?
You said that out loud?
I
Or did-
did in character voice.
what did you say again?
I don't know. Look, it was the right door. Ever since maybe I saw Eris's transformation, I am smart now.
Oh.
I will shoot you a glare. Actually, no, I will look at you a little shocked and then, like, realize and then look away.
Mm-hmm.
I'll listen at this one.
Nothing. No sounds. This is a very quiet area of the chamber. There's no noise from any of these doors.
Let's pick a door and take a look.
In fact, like the sense that you get like when you, let's say you were in a big party and then you go to like the bathroom or like you go down the hall and it's like not where the party is, and it's like this final little moment of like serenity and quiet and peace. That's what you feel here. It's like there's clearly noise everywhere else in this place, but here, kind of calm and peaceful.
Door's
Cool to
locked.
go to a party.
They are not locked. Yeah, I know. I never go to parties anymore, but I remember them.
Okay.
I go to
I'll-
a pretty cool barbecue once a year.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I'll
Nate
open
hides
the
in
door
the
if no one's
closet
gonna
and just
stop me.
can't
I'll
hear
peek,
everybody.
Sneak a peek through the door here.
Sure. Which one is it?
Well, I've moved over to the far one.
3 doors
this way.
down? Yeah.
Yeah, the
3
third
doors
door down.
You
I
peek
just
in.
start-
Yeah, this looks like a common room. There's beds, stools, cots, boxes, benches, various odds and ends,
Giant-sized beds or
yep.
orc-sized beds?
giant-sized beds.
Okay.
This is there's a couple beds here. All the coats are on it. All the coats. It's a pile of giant coats everywhere.
Does anybody shit on him? Can I go shit on him?
Oh yeah.
My
Someone-
gosh, what a
Dane
callback.
Cook restaurant.
I feel like that's not my first Dane Coat reference
Yeah.
in this channel, and I don't
Yeah.
even really like Dane Cook.
I know.
I mean, I did, when it was happening.
The coats.
Okay. And there's nobody in this room.
No.
Blend back in.
No man is killing me. Right. Nobody is in this room.
Okay.
Hey, why did the stone giant fail its stealth check?
Why?
Because he took everything for granted.
Oh, nice. I like it. Nice. Yeah.
Love it.
He's here all week. Don't forget to try the veal.
Try the veal. I'll just give you I feel like this is where it's going, Jeff. If you want to look in the other ones, you want to peek into them, you
Yeah,
can.
yeah. Let's peek in them.
This appears
no
to
one else
be
will, I will.
yeah. This appears to be the bed chambers, the common areas, the places where all these giants have to stay. I mean, they need a place to stay. This is their night rooms here.
Anything to steal?
That's up to you guys. You haven't gone in yet.
I won't go in.
But there's certainly no fire giants in there, right?
No giants are in any of these rooms.
Well,
Everybody's having a
we-
feast right now.
What's which looks like the fanciest of the 3 rooms?
Let's see. I honestly don't know that any of them look particularly fancy, but
They're all
The-
pretty cool looking.
the one to the south is smaller, so it's got less beds.
Okay, I'll go to the one in the south. Oh, it has 1 chest. I like this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go check out the chest.
Okay, great. I'll do this in order here. So, Sasori, you want to go down to the south. What do we all want to go around the horn here and tell us what we want to do, and then we can discuss them all. We'll go to top. Who's on the top of our screen here? Jeff. Jeff, what are you doing?
Everyone's going that way.
Well, Sasori decided to go that way.
Okay. All right.
What are you doing?
Where did he go? Oh, he went into the room.
I'm doing some thieving.
You're doing some thieving. Okay, well, thieving can wait. I want to listen at this door too. It's going to sound like the feast again, right?
Okay, so you're checking out that room. Not quite. You're going to the end of the hall outside of this area, the main hall, and you're checking a door. What about you, Chris? What are you doing?
I'm gonna go down to where Sasori went. Kind of keep an eye out on him.
Okay, move your tokens in the room. Dasha, where are you going?
I think Eris might kind of just stand guard in the hallway or like. Yeah,
Good idea.
I think she's taken aback by what she just heard Sasori say, and she also doesn't think any of these rooms are where they're supposed to be. So she's wary about spending time looting
Perfect. That's fine.
at the moment.
Barak, I see you're heading north. Where are you going?
Yeah, Barak's just gonna sit right there and just listen for any commotion, especially from the kitchen, just anybody coming,
Gotcha.
and he's ready to
Perfect.
run back to the group.
Okay. Eric Lavernus, where are you going?
And you and Skeggi, I think that door seems like a good option.
Okay, cool. So we got Skeggi and Erik going to the door, Barak going north as a lookout, Eris kind of keeping an eye on the hallway that everybody's in, and then Heironimous and Sasori going to the south. We'll do Heironimous and Skeggi, Sorcerer first. Let's go to you two. This chamber. You look around and you see all of the personal belongings. Like I said, all these rooms have like several cots, boxes, stools, table, benches at the end of the beds, odds and ends everywhere. Nothing. I'm only going to tell you things of value. The map doesn't like put everything in here, but generally speaking, you look around and on nightstands, chairs, things like that, you see small personal belongings. You see clothes that are clearly that made for like giants. However, one of the beds all the way to the east here, where you're kind of near that chest, the clothes and all the personal belongings looks a little more refined. Give me an insight check.
Hiya. 13.
I love we're both -1 for insight.
What'd you get, Sasori?
13 as well.
Oh, both of you 13. Yeah, I don't know that you... I'd say Sasori may not know this, but since Heironimous you saw through Cockroach's eyes, I'll make the DC a little lower for you. This looks like the garments and belongings of the Cloud Giant that you saw in the feast room.
Ooh.
There are pegs like on the wall near his bed, and it seems like that's it.
Yeah. I'll go check. I'll investigate further.
Okay.
Put a note in his pocket.
A
There's
note?
pegs.
Yeah,
I'm
there's
looking for
pegs
loot.
like up against the wall, like here to the south.
Yeah.
Behind the bed are like his personal belongings, like a cloak that looks like it's of his. It's made of a finer cloth. Maybe there's even like wisps of clouds like embroidered into it. It doesn't look like the clothing of a hill giant, which is basically just rags. And then you can see that there's a sconce there. The sconce is unlit, but all the others in this room are lit.
Is that unusual?
Take it as you will.
I'll look at it. I'll check it out. Does it turn?
Do you want to touch it? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and see if it's like a secret door thing.
Gotcha. You grab it and you realize immediately something is off here. Give me an Arcana check.
24.
Gotcha. You realize that this is an illusion.
Ha! Stupid giants. I say that to Sasori. What is it?
You believe that it is a illusion, that the item that it actually is hidden beneath it. You don't know what it could be. You'd have to try to are you going to remove it?
Yeah, I'm gonna figure out how to undo the illusion and get it out.
You don't think there's any way to undo the illusion other than casting Dispel Magic on it, but but if you want to interact with it, try to take it out, I can do that.
Yeah.
I can tell you.
I'm gonna pull it out, pick it up.
It's a camera.
You feel something when you grab it because it's an illusion, right? So you grab the torch and your hands go through it. Inside, you feel something. It's like the hilt of a sword, a much bigger sword than you would be able to grab.
I call Sasori over and I grab his hand and I guide it to the sword.
I will pull it from the stone.
Say, there's a sword here.
It's also,
Sasori's a brute.
I'll be honest with you, it's high up on the wall, so you probably would need to climb up on the bed and reach up on your tippy toes. Maybe even Sasori would need to help you here.
Yeah, boost me up.
I thought I was picking up the sword now.
I don't think you
can't
can.
boost you.
Yeah, You could boost him. I'll say this counts as the helping him. You boost him up.
Got it.
Okay.
All right.
You reach for this thing and you pull it out, and it's a massive greatsword. But it doesn't feel like, I mean, it's heavy. You can't use it, but you're able to unsheath it. Maybe there's some sort of magical ability that's allowing it to unsheath, because it doesn't even look like it would fit in the size of the sconce that's holding this torch. Like, it's way bigger than that. You pull it out, and it would be like pulling out He-Man's sword, and you're just like a tiny little being.
Just keep pulling.
You pull it, yeah, it
Just
comes
keep
out.
backing up and pulling the
You
sword.
back up and you pull it out, and you hold it. It's heavy. It like falls to the bed.
I'll just let it lay down in the bed. Be like, stupid swords.
All right, I'll pick it up.
It's a unique greatsword. You can pick it up, but like I said, you can't really wield this effectively.
Can I examine it to see if there's maybe he can like make it small?
Do you have detect magic?
I do. Hold on. Yes, I actually have it memorized.
Okay.
I'll cast it.
So this is sorry, I said detect magic. I meant identify. Do you have identify?
I have identify as ritual.
You could spend time to start casting it if you'd like.
I'll do that.
Okay, so
This is
we'll
important.
we'll come back to you. But this massive sword, it's a great sword, and it looks very like, it does look like it's made of. I don't want to say it's made of like not steel or something. Like it definitely is. It's like not made of, but the steel is so finely crafted. It looks even, like I said, more elegant than any other weapons you've seen here.
So I'll cast detect magic first, and then begin to identify.
Okay, great. Oops.
What I get?
just
What I get in the chest?
Roll 20 just messed up on me. I'm gonna just refresh my screen, but you would get. See, it doesn't say what the magic would be, but let me just do a quick search. The School of Magic, but. You would probably.
So it's a giant-sized greatsword.
Like giant-sized greatsword, but it
that's
was
gotta
like I
be,
said,
like 10 feet long.
yeah. Divination would be what you sense from it, and when you pull out the sword, like I said, it doesn't seem like you would even be able to possess this or hold it. I mean, Sasori could maybe because he's a medium creature, but it would be unwieldy. He couldn't really use it. It's massive. It would be like the size of the bed. That's for a giant. It's huge.
It'd be like if I was from Final Fantasy, like a Final Fantasy.
It's like
character.
Cloud, yeah. It's a Cloud sword. It'd be like
Love it.
literally just too big for you to wield, like 12 feet long, right? Like it's huge.
Put it back.
But yeah,
Wow.
divination is the school that you would get from it.
So it's definitely a
Um,
magic sword.
Definitely magical, yeah. And you get because you're casting the spell, and I feel like this is appropriate here. You almost feel curious to learn more about this, like it's tickling your brain. You want to learn more about this sword.
Yeah, identify.
All right, so you're casting the ritual identify. We'll go out to the hallway here now. Skeggi, you go to this door, and Eric Lavernus follows you. He said something along the lines of, yeah, this door at least seems sus.
Yeah.
So you put your head to it. You don't hear anything from it. There's no noise.
Okay. Can I sneak? Does it appear to be locked?
It does, actually, when you try to open the door. Again,
Okay.
maybe beyond your reach even, right? Maybe you... no, because this one's locked. The lock mechanism you need a boost, so Eric could do that for you.
I'm here to
Alright.
boost.
Give me a boost, lad. Okay.
And this lock, looks a little bit more sophisticated than the locks that you've seen elsewhere.
like it was not made by, like it was made by whoever
Yeah, like it was
built this place.
yeah, it was made. It was certainly reinforced or maybe upgraded. Yeah, more
Okay.
recently. Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try and unlock it.
Go for it.
Okay. Again, rolling acrobatics because that's the same as
Sounds good,
value
yeah.
as my thieves' tools.
Oh yeah,
Shikang.
yeah. Fort Knox is opened up with this nat 20. This is the second nat 20 year old, right?
Yeah. But
Excellent.
one for initiative and one on a lockpick.
He's good for 2 a night.
He's good for 2 a night.
I'm done. Good night, everybody.
Good night. Yeah,
Okay,
this
thanks,
door
people.
unlocks and you can peer in. This room got a lot of stuff in it. All right.
All
There
right.
are 30 helms, 26 shields, 22 spears, 9 clubs, 3 great axes, and various other weapons for those are giant sized, and some mundane smaller ones like axes and rusty short swords. Looks like this is the arsenal for whatever army is prepared to come out of here. There's a door
Okay.
to the south on the same side of the room that you're on,
Okay.
but just to the west, or to the east, excuse me.
Wait a
Alright.
minute and listen to that second door.
Yeah, I mean, I will if I'm supposed to do that now. It's the next thing I'm going to do.
Yeah, you can move to that door. Yeah,
Okay.
Check that door out.
Give
Yeah.
that a listen.
yeah. You listen. There's no noise. You open the door, and inside
Mhm.
you can see more weapons: spears, shields, clubs, axes are abundant here. There's no fewer than a dozen of each. They are all sized for giants. There are 4 great swords. They look like they are two-handed, human-sized great swords. So, like, maybe they're finer weapons for the non-giant creatures. You also
Are
see
they-
2 huge iron maces. They look like someone could do it, but just mechanically, it would require a high enough strength score to wield them if you are a medium creature. These are kind of like an in-between number of
Like ogre size.
weapon. Yeah, in-betweeners. And there's a bunch of shields and javelins and spears that look like they are mixed use, giants, humans, etc.
Okay.
The shields are
anything-
all laid out like almost like hanging on the wall, but they're low to the ground. They're like, so a human could have done it, not a giant.
Okay. Any of them look especially unusual compared to the others?
The 7th shield in the row of the dozen of them
Okay.
looks a little off. Like it's all the other ones
All
look
right.
like they were placed perfectly. That one, it doesn't look right.
Okay. Well, wherever it is, I'll go look at it.
Towards let's say towards the bottom of this room. Maybe go yourself at the south wall.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You look under the shield, and when
Mhm.
you scrutinize it, you can see that there's a warhammer there.
A warhammer. A warhammer is a
Mhm.
two-hander, or is it a?
It could be
One
both.
Versatile.
It could be both. 1 or 2. It's
Okay.
versatile,
It looks
and
nice.
it looks like the size of a human could wield.
Okay. Does it look? I mean, it's interesting. Someone went to the trouble to hide it.
Certainly. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, we'll I guess we'll pick it up.
My man.
You can't make this up though. That this happened to you, okay, of all people. Okay. You pick it up. I'm not kidding you. This is one of the rare things in this book. Only if a dwarf picks this up. I'm not. I'm not kidding
Okay.
you. A dwarven voice barks out at you and says,
Uh-huh.
"Here's a kiss for you, runt." And the thing just starts flailing about as if trying to get away from you, or maybe hit you, actually. No need to make a check, but you can, like, you hold it. It's like it wants to, like, bonk you on the head.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it says that in Dwarvish.
In Dwarvish, yeah.
Little traitor. Is it does it look like a Dwarvish made weapon, or does it look like it's some other race?
Give me a investigation check. Give you advantage on it because of your stone cunning.
Okay, investigation. Just rolling twice. Wow.
Certainly
hang
does look dwarven. Finely
Hang
made.
on.
One of the finest warhammers you've ever seen. Way better than that old club that Barak Helios uses, you know?
But it's but it's big. It's like a
It's human sized.
okay. I know, but what I mean is, it's not like a rogue weapon. It's a warrior weapon.
Oh, right. Yeah. It's a martial weapon. Yeah. Your rogue could not use it with proficiency. No.
Okay.
But it says
Well-
again, "Come here, give me a kiss, you runt." And it's trying to bop you on the head, but not successfully.
But it's talking. That's bizarre.
Maybe you grow 3 sizes.
By the way, Eric Lavernus, you hear this in the other room. You hear 2 dwarves talking.
My other plan was like if there was another door in or out of here was to try and block the door, but knowing there's just one way in or out, like
You go to the door and you see
in.
it looks like Skeggi is trying to hit himself with a hammer.
If I drop it or set it down, does it settle down?
You drop it?
I'm not going to drop it. I'm not going to drop it so it goes bang, bang, bang.
Right. No,
I'm
but you're
I'll put it
gonna
down.
like place it back down.
Lay
Yeah,
it down. Yeah.
Yeah, it's inanimate, and it looks like you were trying to hit yourself, and to him, it looks like you were trying to hit yourself, and then you just placed it down.
can I go over and pick it up?
Yeah, you go pick it up. You pick it up, and nothing happens.
I'm gonna look at Skeggi like, hey man,
That's a strange weapon. Okay, I'm going
you're
to
a
touch it
strange
with
dwarf. You're just trying to hit yourself with it.
touch it with one finger. What's it do?
You gonna pick me up, you runt? Come on. Be a man.
I'm not a man. I'm a dwarf.
And you hear this, Eric Lavernus. When he puts his finger to it, it's taunting him.
And this is all happening in Dwarvish.
Yeah.
I just hear dwarvish means nothing to me, but it's clearly you and this
I
hammer
look
have
over
some
at Eric
beef.
and like, it's a strange thing. Okay, what if I pick it up with my cloak so that my skin doesn't touch it?
It still activates. If you're possessing it, it's like come on now. Put your dukes up.
I'm gonna hold on to it and say, Skeggi, you want to sort this out now, or you want to sort this out later, or do you want me to leave it behind?
This is great.
No, I think you should bring it, but it's obviously going to take some talking to.
Yeah, you gotta. I mean, you and your hammer with a difficult relationship. We'll sort this out when we're out of here.
Obviously,
putting it
this is
in
a magical weapon of some sort, and it doesn't like Skeggi.
Which is hysterical, objectively. But I'll
Yeah.
put it in my belt for now because I've got
Okay.
no problem with this hammer. But this is not the time to be getting into fights in Dwarvish.
Yeah. Okay, great. All right, so that's what happens here. So you two are in the war room, the arsenal. You'll keep searching. Meanwhile, we go back out to the top here, Barak Helios. Actually, no, Barak, I'm doing you last. Come back to you.
Awesome.
Eris. Mohag comes up to you, and he goes, Eris, what did Sasori mean when he said you transformed?
I don't know what he meant. I mean, I jumped pretty quickly. Maybe he's saying things.
Well,
He
transform.
was upside down with me. He's not used to hanging upside down off of the ceiling, and I know that might have been jarring for him.
Give me a deception check.
A lot of blood to the head.
Exactly.
Deception, please.
you say.
Oof,
6.
a 6. Do you have any more inspiration or no?
No, that was my one.
Okay. Well, see, this is what you get for being a hero.
Mhm.
He says, I mean, he's not the smartest and not the best with vocabulary, but he did say transform.
I don't know what to tell you.
He's like, you could tell me a secret.
I don't have a secret. Just
Hmm.
getting defensive.
He sees that and he goes, all right, fine. I guess I'll go check in on Barak. And he starts walking north, head down.
I see him approaching you. Mohawk, we talked about this. You gotta look where you're walking.
Oh, yeah, sorry. My thoughts are all over the place.
Of
He's like,
course.
hey, what's going on up here?
I don't know. The DM hasn't told me yet.
That's a little meta.
Sorry.
You've been watching, Barak. The servants in the kitchen are still making some noise. It seems like whatever fire has started in the kitchen has been quelled, and the angry matron is barking orders. And you've actually seen servants look like they're getting ready to bring food into this area here. They're putting big trays together, and you can see meats and cheeses and stuff like that being displayed. Just move you a little bit so you can see the kitchen, just so you can the token can see it. But these two are here are like they're maybe like, you know, waiters essentially.
Sure. Okay. With that, I say I think we're clear up here, but they are going to serve soon, and I kind of motion to head back.
All right. So, where do you think that stone giant wanted us to go?
I don't think it was here. I think it was. I'm sorry. I'm trying to remember. I think there was. Now this is kind of the group.
Sure.
I think there
Or
was
maybe
one
I can
other
help you.
direction or two we hadn't gone.
Direction? There was north, but that didn't seem like it would be closer to the feast room.
I feel like it's down here somewhere from everything we have, but I just don't know which one. I mean, he could also just not be here yet.
Well, you've got and you've got the rooms with the dorms here, but you've only really started to just kind of look around. So maybe it's possible one of these rooms zip. But when Barak and Mohag get back down, Eris, you're keeping guard here. You all hear the sounds of Dwarvish being spoken from this area, and Erik, Lavernus, and Skeggi come out. Erik brandishing a new warhammer, finely crafted warhammer.
Oh. You know I love a warhammer. What do you got there?
I don't know, but it's got a big problem with Skeggi.
All right, well.
It has a problem with Skeggi?
Alas, it appears to.
Like, all right, we'll figure that out later. That's cool.
That's kind of what I said.
All right. Yeah.
But if Skeggi holds it, it literally argues with him in Dwarvish, and I don't know what the hell they're saying, but it doesn't sound pleasant.
We're doing that at tonight's fire, for sure. Sounds great.
Sorting that out for sure.
And down in the other room, Skeggi.
They're gonna hammer out the details later.
That's it. Nice.
But
You really hit
nailed it.
He hit the nail on the head. Yep, that's what I was say. John, Sasori is watching Heironimous do the ritual incantation for identify, and you're probably mystified by it, but you wanted to go check out this chest, right?
Yeah, and then I have a
Is that
little
what
bit of
you're-
mischief I want to do as well.
Okay, let's do that first while the ritual's cast, and then I'll go to the ritual. Where... There it is. Okay, so you see that there is a chest in this room?
Correct.
Let's see.
I am gonna check for traps before I open it, or an alarm.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, you can check it. Give me a perception check.
Wow, they're great today.
What'd you
That's
get?
a 4.
A 4?
Yep.
Doesn't look trapped.
No, not at all. All right, let's pop her open.
Okay. Give me a lockpick check.
19.
Okay. You can open the chest. Inside, there is a ears. Dwarf ears and elf ears. One of them still has an earring attached with a gem in it.
They look like they were eared, like someone would be scalped.
Yep.
Is this a thing? Am I aware of this?
Probably. I mean, not really. You would assume that's what it is, but I don't know that you know that there's a big, group participating in this.
Is the gemstone big? Does it look valuable?
Yeah. I mean, it's an earring, so it's, it's like jewels,
I'm gonna take all the ears.
Okay, you get about a dozen ears.
Gross.
All right, so as part of my mischief, I'm gonna go around the room now. I'm gonna probably keep the one.
I wonder if you'll listen better now.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep the one with the earring, I guess.
see.
Yeah.
Maybe we can find out who it belongs to if it's someone important. I don't know. It's like the only. Are there any other identifying markers on any of the ears?
No, just that some of them are dwarves and some of them are elves.
Yep. All right, so I'm
I
gonna
don't
keep
even know
that
what you
one.
tell a dwarf ear from a human. I mean, I imagine they look relatively similar.
Well, they're pointy for the. Yeah.
The elves, yeah, I get the elves, but the dwarf ears, I don't know.
They're
That's what it
hairier.
says.
than a
Hairier,
typical
they're-
human.
All right, so yeah, what's the mischief you wanted to do?
I'm gonna start going to all these beds and like taking personal items and putting them in the other person's personal items. Like
Oh,
they
hilarious!
all stole a bunch of stuff. So I'm
Insight
gonna
check.
switch it all
please.
around. I'm gonna
Insight.
put some ears under the pillows.
Yes, insight check.
I want to start some chaos.
It'll all get blamed on the dwarf children.
A 3.
Well, you have no idea what's going on, but you start moving things all around: personal belongings, clothes, cloaks, rags, underwear, whatever it is.
True chaos.
True chaos in this room, and everything seems fine to you. Everybody else, you start marching towards the room when Heironimous's ability comes off, so you can move yourselves towards the party. Heironimous, you identify this weapon, and I don't know that I want to give you the actual sheet just yet. I know I will, but this greatsword has a name. You sense it. It comes to you. You come to know this word. Its name is Waithe. Waythe. Waithe or Waithe. It's a +1 weapon, generally speaking, but it has more to it. Again, like kind of just like feels like it. You want to learn more. Like you might want to attune to this to really understand the weapon even better. But
Does it talk to me?
You get the sense that it might want to, but you have to attune to it first to do that.
Well,
And also, you get the sense that this wand has magical abilities beyond just being imbued with like damage-dealing magic. You get the sense that this weapon can detect when enemies are around. And not like Frodo's, weapon, like where it just glows blue. It's not a weapon of warning. It's not one of those. This one has like a sentience to it and can cast its own magic to detect when enemies are near.
all right, I'm gonna
Wow.
call Sasori over. Say, listen, we gotta get this to the rest of the party right now. And I'm gonna. Did the scabbard come out when we pulled it from the hidden chamber?
If you want to reach back into the illusion, the sconce on the wall, you do feel the sheath. But some magic was cast on this to like make it all fit in that little area. When you pull the
Yeah.
sheath out, it's like a clown car. You pull it out and it's like
Yeah.
there's no way. Yeah, exactly.
I envision like an extra dimensional space. Or
That's
something.
basically what this is. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right. So I'm gonna try and pull it out. Right. Get
Yep.
it.
You can pull the sheath out as well. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And because I don't want to attune to it.
It's a
But,
black leather sheath.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it back in there, and we gotta get this to the guys.
All right. Okay. 1 second. And I go, dagger, 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 and I stick my hand back into the sconce.
Nice.
Nothing comes out.
All right.
Ooh, good idea. I
I
put
go.
in there, wand of death.
Nothing comes out.
Did you get something?
Yes.
I
And
did
I pretend to put it in my pocket.
I did
All
not
right.
get.
Let's go.
At this point, the rest of the group can re-enter the room. Everybody,
Two characters with a combined insight of
I know.
6.
I know. Do you guys want to go into that room, or are you staying outside in the hall? The rest of the party.
I'm gonna be like, "Psst, get in here.
Okay.
All
Move your
right.
tokens into the hall, into their chamber, so you can see what
I
they're
walk
talking about.
in and say, "Ooh, black leather. I always thought that looked good on you, Hyro."
You see before you these giant
wish.
beds. You see Heironimous standing on one of the giant beds, and he's got this massive sheath. I mean, it's like a 12-foot long sword, and it's just like sitting there on the bed. He's trying to lift it up as best he can. Sasori's helping him really maneuver it, but this is what you see.
I'm gonna say it's got a name.
Does it want to
Anyone
fight
know
with
who
you?
Its name is Waith. I think it's a sentient sword.
How do you know it has a name?
It told me.
Would any of us have heard of Waith?
No.
Is it
Okay.
yelling at you in Dwarvish?
You can give me a religion check, though.
19.
19. You don't know any story about Waith, but you know that no. You know what? I'm going to say no. This is very rare stuff here. No. You
Sure.
wouldn't know it. Yeah.
One of you guys should concentrate on this thing. You must attune to it.
There's no
I-
there's no way they can use it, can they? I mean, it's 12 feet long.
I'm kind of inclined to think that it would shrink down to their size.
Oh,
It's a great idea. And I step forward and say, Mohag, come on over.
Me? He says as he's holding his like rusty old battle great axe that he wields regularly.
Well, you're always saying you want a new weapon and you want to be just like us, and this is your chance.
Yeah, but look at that thing. Look at the size of that thing.
Well,
Grab
yes,
the
yes, you will.
handle and concentrate on it and say the name Waith.
Waith? All right, he says.
Say it-
He looks over
say
at
it
everybody.
Say it from your diaphragm with more power. With.
He says,
Waith.
Waith. Waith. Copying your intonation. He grabs it. And he holds it. He picks it up. He struggles. Mohag is actually pretty strong, but he even struggles to pick it up. And he gets it like upright. And he holds it. And he says, Waith. Just like you did. And then you hear footsteps, giant footsteps coming behind you, Skeggi. You look out and you can see a shadow being cast, a tall one, all across the wall here and the floor. A giant is approaching.
company.
What do you do?
Under a bed.
Uh,
Hide under a
Let's-
bed.
it's
You hide
coming
under
from
a
down
bed.
this hall.
The hall that you were just outside of? Yeah, where the
Okay,
arsenal was? Yeah.
I'm gonna dip over to there and hide in the shadows.
Yeah, we are waiting for a giant to come, but
Dave, this could
So-
be our giant.
You all brace
I
yourselves.
said that loud enough, at least that Eris
Yeah.
could hear it for sure.
I think they hear you, yeah. You brace yourselves and ready for whatever's coming around the hall. Mohag has the sword. He's saying, Waith. He's lowering his voice. He doesn't want to be heard. Waith. He's holding it in his hand. Waith. And I think we'll see you next week.
Oh!
I think
Hey,
so.
yeah,
I think we'll
that
see you next
sounds
week.
about right. What a
Everybody,
cliffhanger.
Thank you for
Gosh,
watching.
cliffhanger. 3 doors down. I wish
You'll
I
have
sat
to
back in my
wait
bench.
another week for this episode.
See what you did
Uh,
there.
What a giant letdown.
That'll be the title. A giant letdown. It's actually not a bad title. More to come next week on Against the Giants. Thank you for watching with us. Shout out to Jeff B. Not you, Jeff. Jeff B. in the chat, giving us a super chat tonight. Appreciate the support as always. Check the link below in the description for our social media. Chris sent us, I don't know if you did it in Discord yet, but awesome pics of your Jawa costume. You got to check that out. Great adventure by everybody, though, today. Till next week, see you on the tabletop.
Thank
Night,
you,
everybody.
everyone.
Bye.
Night.
Night.